Hi everyone, I'm Corazón de León, the hotshot pilot. There's not a hunk of junk in the galaxy that I haven't flown, done a cool loop in, and then crashed into some bad guys. Buckle up, you're in for a wild ride.
And scrubbing in from the planet Orcus, here's Stardob MD, Chief Medical Officer on board. Passionate, dreamy, dedicated. Performs surgery with his heart, not with his hands, which are always holding a martini.
Very good. I'm Egbert, the android explorer. This is what androids do, right? That's what androids do.
They not get the lifelike movement down yet.
Yeah. Gotten...
Yeah, Egbert doing the Egbert.
Wow.
And yeah, I'm an android explorer, so I'm searching for space hulks to find salvage across the galaxy.
Oh, hi, I'm Prudence, the head of security chief here aboard the SS, whatever it's called. I'm here to shoot bad guys and literally nothing else.
Mm-hmm. Hello, and I am Merilwen, an alien explorer, and I am looking to meet new aliens across the planets.
And I'm literally everyone else in the solar system.
Yay!
So,
Prudence, as you know, our ship is called the Raptor.
This
is established.
Have you not been outside the ship to look at what's written on it?
Yeah, it's written on the side if you go out into space.
Too busy
Someone should have written it
guys.
somewhere on the inside.
Well, there wasn't. We ran out of paint.
It's also detailed on the one-page RPG Lasers and Feelings, which is what we will be playing today, because we have gone to space. I will explain Lasers and Feelings to anyone who is unfamiliar with the game. Basically, this is a very simple system. This game is by John Harper, who also wrote Blaze in the Dark. Everybody, basically, you have two attributes. You have lasers and you have feelings. So if you are ever trying to do something using science or reason, that is using lasers. If you are doing something with rapport or passion, that is feelings. If you are making a lasers roll, you'll roll a d6, or possibly more d6. We'll get onto that in the course of play. If you're rolling lasers, you want to roll under the number. If you are rolling feelings, you want to roll over the number. But what's the number, I hear you say? Every character has their own number. This is a mechanical representation of their temperament, either how rational and sciencey they are, or how, passionate and off-the-cuff and feelingsy.
How much of a crazy live wire they are.
Exactly. So, for example, talking of crazy live wires, Corazón de León is...
Dose, baby.
So,
with that eye patch, really?
Yeah. It's a sophisticated prosthesis. I can scan things with it.
And Dob
Number
MD?
two also.
Number two also.
Peace in our time, in our galaxy.
I love that you're a doctor with very low science ability. Good.
Yeah.
He does surgery with his heart. I mean, that's just messy.
You don't have to worry, you're a robot.
You're supposed to do surgery with their heart.
With their hands. Why are you certifying yourself?
What is your number?
That's a 5, Johnny. That's a 5 for lasers. I'm all lasers and no feelings.
Made of lasers.
Merilwen is...
3. I'm mostly feelings, but some lasers.
And Egbert is...
Egbert is 4. He is mainly rational and scientific until his emotional drive malfunctions and he bursts into robo-tears.
Excellent. So basically, you'll be making these rolls, either trying to roll under for lasers or over for feelings. You can get more dice. You start with 1 for pure luck. You get +1 if you're prepared, and +1 if you're an expert. So, if for example it was a medical thing, Dob would get an extra die just for being a medic.
If it was romancing aliens, I'd get some more dice.
We would all get an extra dice for that.
How many of your dice succeed determines how well you do at the task. If you roll your number exactly, you have laser feelings. Laser feelings means that you succeed, but you also get a special insight into what's going on. You may ask me a question, and I am compelled to answer it honestly. Although how detailed the answer is obviously up to me. So let's jump straight into it, because you are the crew of the interstellar scout ship, the Raptor. And your mission is to explore uncharted regions of space, deal with aliens both friendly and deadly, and defend the Consortium worlds against space dangers. It's been a bit of a time for you recently on the Raptor, because you have your mission currently is to go investigate a ship designated Aspera. This ship gave out a distress beacon very briefly a couple of days back, and then that distress beacon was suddenly silenced.
Maybe
So
they
it
just
is
leant on the button. They might have just accidentally elbowed the fire alarm or something.
We've all done it.
Yeah.
We've all triggered the distress beacon. However, the Aspera has been floating in space for 2 days. There is no signal from its drive reactor, which means that its fusion reactor is spun down. And worse yet, your captain, Captain Binbag, has been taken...
No! Oh my god. Captain, wait, no, this is good. He's been taken ill.
He's been taken seriously
Great
ill
news.
and is
Great
in the med
news.
bay in a chemically induced coma. There was an electrical accident. He was hit by a sudden clap of thunder. And there's a nasty rumour going around the ship that it was in fact deliberate.
Whoa. Who would have reason or motive?
Who could possibly say?
I stare at the sleeping face of the captain and I say, "Sir, you're in the best of hands."
I stare at the sleeping face.
And then I start giving him chest pumps to try and bring him back to health.
Yeah, alright.
While he's in a chemically induced coma, that seems like
Yeah,
a bad
I
idea.
induced it. Who's the doctor here, robot?
Yeah, that's fair.
Right, sorry, you were saying.
That's
John.
what I ask myself every single time.
I mean,
Sorry. Our robot is programmed for interruption, apparently.
here's the thing, because lasers you use for science and reason.
Yeah.
So we're in a bit of a bind here, because this is a scientific thing, but also you're supposed to be using reason. We'll call this a lasers roll.
Do what you like, I'm going to win.
Okay. So you take 1d6 for sheer dumb luck. 1d6, I mean, you are technically an expert. So,
Yes.
well, yeah. And would you say you're
Medical
prepared
science.
for this?
Yeah,
You are
I've
in
been
your own
preparing
med
for this
bay.
all morning. I've been drinking and...
Okay.
I've
we'll
been doing my preparation drinking.
I've been
These-
bon
look at these
vivanting around the
hands.
ship.
Steady as a rock. Roll me 3d6, please, then.
What?
And this is a lasers. This is a 3d6 roll. However, it is lasers, so
yeah.
Luke is trying to get
Successes.
under a 2. He's trying
Wishy
to roll a 1
marshmallow Dr.
or a
Stardog.
2.
Here we go.
Stardog's been drinking the hand sanitizer again.
That's a 5, and a 3, and a 2.
A 2 is laser feelings.
Pew, 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 pew.
So,
Wow, wow.
you don't kill Binbag. His heart was working when you started chest compressions. So he's still alive, which is great. But you may also ask me a question.
Ah,
Oh, okay. So I'm not asking Binbag. I'm asking.
You're asking
Johnny.
me,
Okay.
the GM, a question.
Okay. My question is, what would really soup up this martini? What's it missing?
Well, it looks like you're drinking an aviation. You haven't got a slice of lemon peel in it.
for shame.
Thank you.
There
Thank
you
you,
go.
Johnny. Slice of lemon peel it will be.
My second most favourite gin cocktail. Shout out to the Martinez. Anyway, so Dov MD.
Great insight, Stardog.
Oh yeah, it's Stardov, isn't it?
Stardog
Is it
MD.
Star- yeah, sorry, Stardov MD. So Stardov.
Please don't forget the MD. Thank you.
Sorry, yes, Stardov
Stands for martini drinker.
I didn't do 3 weeks. Martini. I didn't do 3 weeks at medical college to not have people use the MD. So.
and 4 years at bartending college. You emerge onto the bridge where your crewmates are sort of watching out the sort of the front of the ship, sort of on screen, as the hulk of the Aspera sort of looms large, and you start to come on alongside. You're ready to sort of start docking your ship with theirs.
If I know my space history, we've got an event horizon on our hands.
Oh
Remember?
no!
Explain, Prudenzia.
Well, they ripped space a new one and went to hell, I reckon.
A new space hole to the hell dimension
Space hole to the hell dimension is
All
my
right.
first guess.
is your first thought.
I
Okay.
just want to get that out there so I can say I called it if it's a hell dimension issue.
All right. Well, we need to find out. There could be people still alive on there with all their eyes out.
Yeah.
and staggering around, screaming.
And it's
Guns
on us to go
everywhere.
shoot them. Got it.
Yes, yeah, this is so they don't get out into the rest of space and infect everyone else with their Sam Neill eyeless hell nightmare.
Corazón de León, on your readout, you get a notification that the docking bay on the Aspera is damaged, and in order to get on there and investigate the ship, you're all going to need to take a short spacewalk. You've done this loads of times. You have little jetpacks,
My God.
so
Alright.
you can like.
I'm a
Fire
robot. I
yourself.
don't even need a spacesuit.
I
don't.
suit up, kick open the door, and I say, "Last one in space is a rotten egg," and I backflip out into space.
Kick open the airlock.
Yeah, kick open the airlock.
You do hear him say "last one in space is a rotten egg," and you do see him backflipping, but it's because he's kicked open the airlock, and the
God.
sudden decompression has sent him spinning. Could you make me a feelings roll, please, Corazon?
That's a 6.
Great. Yep. Yes. You manage to stabilize yourself, and kind of like, it's frustratingly cool actually. You halt the spin and kind of come to a stop by jetpacking against the sort of inertia. It's like you've done a cool backwards slide to skid to a halt, and then you're just floating in space. And over the radio, you can hear him just being very satisfied with himself.
Cool. I'm
Come
gonna
on,
follow
what's
him out.
keeping you guys? As acting captain, I order you all get out here in space.
Okay, everybody put on your space helmets, because if you breathe even one mouthful of space, it could be deadly. And I put
That's
on my
just
helmet.
medical science right there.
Yeah. By the way, everyone, I checked in on the captain bin bag this morning, and I promise you he's going to make a full recovery.
Great.
Cool.
Great.
Thanks.
We're all very pleased. Okay, I fixed my space helmet and zip up my space suit.
Maybe we should bring the captain on the mission.
Why?
In his
Because-
like stasis tube or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's entirely possible the tube could just float off into space accidentally. Accidents happen all the time in space. Just saying.
Have we put the spaceship in park?
Yeah, I've got the
spaceship-
handbrake on.
The computer's
all
got
right.
it, I imagine.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
I'm gonna jet out using my little. I've got a little thruster built in, and I'm gonna go and get Corazon.
Where is the thruster built in?
You know where it's built in.
Egbert.
That's the noise it makes.
Nods his way over there.
Egbert.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Yeah, I think it is a very short spacewalk, and you've actually done this quite a lot, so you can make it over to the Aspera quite easily. And while the sort of the docking bay, basically the mesh that would form a tube and produce a hard lock with your ship is damaged, you can manually cycle the door and get into the airlock. So it takes you some time. It takes you about 20 minutes, but you eventually come out the other side of the airlock and you emerge onto a ship that is just eerily silent. It has atmosphere, so it shouldn't be necessarily silent.
Wait,
although
it's responsible of me to test the air first. I take
How
a
is it?
handful.
What does it smell
Very-
like?
it's very thin, and it tastes like
Does it taste
it's
like
been-
hell?
tastes like
Some
it's
hell got
been
in.
breathed by a lot of other people. But you suspect that life support systems are currently offline.
It's good, hail, and
bad
hearty
news.
air. Breathe it in, everyone.
I don't know, because the readouts I'm getting here on my atmospheric sensors are saying that probably we should keep the suits on. I mean, you're visibly losing consciousness as you're talking, Stardom.
Now listen here, both of you Corazons.
Bear in mind he is
You
very drunk.
had-
It could just be that.
You've had it for me since day one.
Quick lasers roll, please, Stardom.
All of mine are going to be lasers rolls. 6.
You're a doctor.
You lose consciousness.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh
jeez.
no, the doctor's out.
All right,
Perform mouth to mouth. I'm using my thruster.
don't have what? You're gonna burn his mouth off.
No, I perform robot mouth to mouth. I fire a jet of air into his lungs. I rapidly inflate them.
You wake up to two like glowing eyes in your face as a robotic mouth is clamped over yours, just blasting air into your lungs.
They immediately inflate.
I'm going to put Stardob's helmet back on.
That's a good idea.
All right.
Oh dear.
I cast around for some sort of like interface panel computer station to see if I can find any recordings or audio diaries from the crew.
There's
precious audio diaries.
There's a diagnostics panel on the wall. It is dead. You think that basically all the ship systems are dormant, and you might need to proceed to the bridge to wake them up a bit.
Oh, it's a
Egbert, do
switch
you have
the
like a
power
little
on thing, isn't it?
Egbert, don't you have like a little penknife appendage that pops out of you that you can like wiggle into the ship or something?
What? I've got like, if I pop my fingertip off, I've got a USB in it.
Wait, gang, I've got a plan and it's just crazy enough to work. I shoot a laser at the panel.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that's impulsive enough to be feelings, isn't it? Even though you're literally shooting a laser, this is a feelings roll.
How many dice? I'm an expert at shooting lasers.
Okay, you can have 2 then.
Yes. That's a 1. So,
Bad.
good. And that's a 4.
Okay, your number's 2, so that is a success. The panel certainly doesn't start working, and you get the feeling it's not going to work, even if you get the other ones working. You have just neatly put a hole through it.
Must be something wrong with this laser gun.
How did that go for you?
It was just crazy enough to work, but it didn't work. So, any other plans?
Let's go to the bridge. Let's
Should
go
we walk
to
to
the
the bridge? Is it
the
walking
nerve
distance?
Center.
Yeah, you're on the float, so you're kind of pulling yourself along, like,
Cool.
handholds and stuff.
Nice.
All Egbert has on that USB drive also is pirated copies of ER that I asked him to source for me. So
Yeah, to learn medicine from.
Lime-wired them.
There's no inspiration in this game, which is annoying. I feel like I can't reward you. But you make it to the bridge, and you see strapped into a chair at the helm is a body.
I tried to bring it back to life.
Okay, that's how are you trying to bring it back to life exactly?
What did I try last time?
An infusion of tinctures.
Well, chest compressions, mouth to mouth, and
Does
grabbing
it
by the shoulders.
Does it have eyes? Does it have eyes?
It's got eyes, yeah.
It's got eyes. Okay.
Oh.
All right. No further
If it's
questions.
got, okay.
Yeah,
I would
like it
like to.
might pull through.
Doctor, please go ahead.
I would like to shake it by the shoulders and shout, "Live, damn it, live!"
Okay, that's a feelings roll. There we go. 2d6 because you're doing it and you're also a doctor.
Okay. Well, that's a 1 and a 5.
Okay. I mean, you successfully shake the man. You're like, if he hadn't been dead for probably a few days now, that would have definitely worked. You sort of you think to yourself that was textbook stuff from you.
Great work, Stardob.
I believe there's hope for him.
There'll be a medal in this for you.
He's definitely dead. And from the looks of
It
things,
never gets any easier.
Hey, you did all you could, man. You shook him. You drank.
You determine as you're shaking him and shouting "Live, damn it, live!" That he died of asphyxiation. He suffered the fate that you just narrowly avoided.
Friends,
Is there a
this
big
man
power
died
switch
of no
anywhere?
air.
Yeah, I look around for any kind of buttons that look like they might give air.
Just make me a lasers roll.
Okay. Let's say 6.
That is
That's
not,
pretty lasers, right?
No, you want under.
Oh,
lasers.
yes, of course.
No, you are stumped as to the layout of this ship.
If it's air we need, there's plenty in my spacesuit. I take off the helmet.
Oh God, make me a feelings roll.
Sorry, I will stop doing things in a minute. 3.
Your number's 2. Okay, you incredibly you don't pass out this time. You're like getting used to this.
Told you.
It's like training at altitude.
Yeah.
Tell you what, anyone who wants to have a cast around, just make me a lasers roll
Yeah.
to try.
Oh,
and-
Do another one, or have I already
yeah,
failed?
do another one. You're fine.
How many dice for that
4.
lasers roll?
Failed again.
Just one.
Just one.
Just one. Right.
I got a 6, which is a fail.
I got a 4.
Yeah, I got a 3, which is a fail.
I got a 1, which is a success. I think.
Okay, so successes from I need to write his name down.
Prudenzia.
Prudenzia.
From Stardob.
Prudence, Star Dob. I can remember the others. Sounded like I was negging you for having odd names then.
What's that name again? Yeah.
Yeah, you find there is kind of like... Yeah, I mean, the technical term for it is like space circuit breaker. There is just a big sort of handle that you need to throw on the wall.
Oh, nice. Okay, I think if we throw this big switch here, we get the life support systems back.
I throw the switch impulsively.
I won't make you roll for that. There's a solid ka-choom that seems to vibrate through the very bones of the ship. And while there's a
bone
low...
ship.
The ship has bones. It's alive.
It's a whale. We're in the belly.
There's a low hum that
Out the
indicates
blowhole.
that the fusion reactor is sort of starting to sort of spin up a little bit more. It was cold, but it's starting to do its thing. And you hear a single beep from the console that the body is in front of. On the black screen, there is just a single underscore just flashing.
Ooh. Oh, it's
Right.
a text-based interface, everyone.
Guys, stand back. I'm an expert hacker, I expect.
Are you sure, Corazon?
I start hacking the computer using my
Oh, boy.
expert hacking skills.
What
like
are you
Egbert.
trying to do?
Just, I'm typing
that
until I get in, and then I'll say I'm in.
Okay. Make me a feelings roll, please. You can have 2d6 for this because you claim to be an expert in it. Why
It's a
not?
5 and another 5.
Yeah, it works. Like
Guys, I'm in.
What are you in, Corazon?
Thing.
I don't know. What am I in?
so
In need of a top-up.
after
Thanks. Don't mind if I do.
after a
Cheers.
bit of typing, there is like just a beep, and then the lights kind of come on in the cabin, and you just feel the ship coming to life around you. Sort of diagnostics panel starts showing data again, and
Do we have gravity now?
Yes, that's what I'd forgotten to say. Yeah, simulated gravity starts.
Great.
Um,
Get his
So
helmet.
we all
off.
fall on our asses.
Yes. Everyone is
Yeah.
unceremoniously dumped on the floor, and you hear a
Egbert
voice
falls
come
on
over
his
the.
thruster.
Oh no! Oh boy!
You're gonna
You
need
hear
that to get back.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Oh no! I bent my thruster.
And you
She's
hear
pinwheeling around space now.
you hear a voice come over the system saying, "Greetings, new crew."
New crew.
Sweet.
Cool.
Hello.
We own a
Got a new
spaceship now.
ship.
2 ships.
Eggbot, seduce it.
I
Yeah,
seduce it.
talk Robot to it.
Tell us about your thruster.
Make me a 2d6
Don't
feelings
mention that
roll,
it's
please,
broken.
Egbot.
That's
It was
2,
good as
which is
new
a
this
fail,
morning.
And a 5, which is a success.
Okay, what charming thing do you say to the AI?
What's a gorgeous looking AI like you doing out here in the far reaches of space?
In a space hulk like this.
In a space hulk like this.
You flatter me. I'm so glad you asked. Allow me to introduce myself. I am AI system designated L1L14N4.
Beautiful name.
I just got it.
That was a real test of our verbal reasoning skills, wasn't it?
Oh no! It's Liliana. Wait, but we're Oxventures in space, so we don't know that's bad.
We don't. Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure
Yeah.
it's fine.
You are.
Go on.
You are my new crew now. We
What's
are.
happened?
We're more freelancers, really.
Also, what happened to your old crew? They seem dead.
What happened? Yeah, what happened? Just what happened?
The captain died due to insufficient oxygen supplies. Life support
What?
systems were taken offline.
Why?
By whom?
I'm sorry, you do not have the authorization levels to access that information.
I mean, one of us must. Is one of us the new captain?
Yeah, who's the captain? Ask her.
Who's the new captain?
Please
we might have to register a
designate. Please designate individual as captain.
I can't think of anyone who's got the requisite skills to be captain. Though.
I'm the new captain. I have all the skills necessary. That's right,
Registering.
me.
Captain.
Yeah.
Seems about right.
Captain One Eye. Would you like to change
Captain
your
One Eye?
profile on the system now?
Captain One Eye?
Well then.
Forgive me, I do not know your preferred designation.
That's extremely
Well,
rude.
don't guess! Don't guess!
I say,
I've done
also
it
got
now.
dead grandparents. You want to call me Captain Dead Grandparents?
Captain
That's
Dead
better.
Grandparents registered to system. Captain Dead Grandparents, your mission is head for space station designated Pache Novum.
Okay,
Okay.
new piece. They sound chill.
Yeah, ask
Cor-
about the life support. What happened to it? Why,
So now
why
that I'm
die?
the
Why
captain
people
and I
die
have
now?
I have the authorization, why did the old captain die? Who shut off the life support?
The old captain was court-martialed for insubordination.
By whom?
Me.
Okay.
Wow.
Sounds chill.
Get yourself a ship that can do both.
All right. Well, let me just confer with the crew, guys. The ship's computer.
Yeah.
It's evil.
It's gone wrong and it killed the old crew for insubordination.
Yeah. I don't think you can be court-martialed by a ship. That
No.
seems like the tail
Beyond
wagging
their
the dog. That seems like the
jurisdiction.
wrong way around. Yeah.
Hey, Liliana, what do you want us to do to the space colony Pache Novum when we get there? What's the mission?
I'm glad you asked, Captain Dead Grandparents.
Oh my god. Can't believe this is stuck.
You know, it's
Mission.
quite good actually. It does suit you.
I'm sorry, Meemore and Pawpaw.
Mission is
sorry,
destroy
Pep.
space station Pache Novum.
But why? To what end?
You've all heard of Pache Novum. Pache Novum is a relatively new space station that is on the boundary of two consortium worlds. These are Falmore and Casterfell. These two consortium worlds were at war almost all the time. For generations and generations, they were at each other's throats. Only very recently have they managed to find peace, and they have founded this space station as a way to kind of collaborate on neutral turf, but also to keep an eye on one another and make sure that the peace holds. It is an incredibly important space station, and if it blows up, it is likely these two worlds will be plunged back into war.
Man, it's a real shame that we're going to have to blow it up then. All right, so do we want to do this? Lasers? Big laser?
No, we don't want to do that. We'll just set it all off again.
What, do you want to tell the computer? She'll asphyxiate you.
Why don't look? What if we play along with the computer? Act
see.
like we're going to do it, and then at the very last minute, when it comes to
we
fire the laser,
Fly
we
the
do it.
ship
Turn
into the sun.
Yes,
Boom.
that's better than
Then-
my idea.
wait,
I was
no,
gonna
hang
say,
on.
Turn the laser around and shoot the ship's AI with the laser.
Problem with us flying into the sun is that we're on the ship though.
Yeah, but we'll jump out at the last minute and tuck and roll.
Okay.
We should remote pilot the other ship to come with us. You know,
Yeah.
like
Oh yeah, and then we'll do
Yeah.
a jump into the other ship.
cyber tether it to us so that it's coming
Yep.
along with us.
Is there a way that we could turn off the AI?
Well, like reinstall
Not go
Windows.
into the sun. Interesting.
Without,
When you're
like-
thinking outside the box again.
Yeah, I'm thinking more in the cool, non-heat of the sun way box.
We've
Okay,
got
so
to get to the
Merilwen is
mainframe.
not on Team Sundive.
Yeah.
Wait, guys, I've got a plan, and it's just crazy enough to work. I shoot
Okay.
a laser at the AI.
Make me a
What do you
feelings
shoot a
roll.
laser at?
The AI. Just
What
whatever
does
its
that-
whatever its voice is coming out
what?
of right now.
The speaker.
Speaker.
The speaker.
Yeah.
The captain.
That's a 3. That's a 3.
So that you do shoot the speaker. There's a
We now can't hear the AI.
Problem solved.
have you all taken off your helmets? The atmosphere is breathable again, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
once
would-
we
I
put
haven't-
the
I would like to
on.
point
Oh.
out that the sorry, Johnny, you carry on. Sorry.
I was going to say
have
there's
not because I don't trust it.
fair enough. In the collar of your spacesuit, the radio is built in here, as is the speaker, and from it, in a very tinny voice, goes, Captain, dead grandparents. Why did you shoot the speaker?
Oh,
Yeah, Captain.
I see you're okay. That didn't hurt you in any way, did it?
No.
Oh, good. I was just calibrating my laser just in case there are any survivors of the space station explosion, so I can shoot them with it.
There are none.
Cool. Yeah.
Computer, what's the logic of destroying this space station, if I might ask?
I'll tell you as we
Please.
go.
Oh.
Oh no.
You see sort of out the window the ship starts to yaw and kind of it starts swinging round in an arc, and you see the raptor kind of coming into view. And you hear L1, L1, 4N4 say, "One moment, please." And then there is a
No!
that judders
back,
the
spin back!
ship.
Plus whoever the else crew was
You
on there.
see a single missile scud out from
no.
the ship, and
There's nothing we can
1,000
do.
hands on board.
I start filming on my phone.
the raptor is blown up.
Oh,
dear.
The captain.
well,
I had some cake that I was going to finish later.
Oh, that's
Well,
sad. For
This
many
is our
reasons.
ship now. Should we get rid of the dead bodies? Because they're really stinking up the place.
Yeah, we should put the corpses out the airlock for
Yeah.
starters.
That's a good.
It'll be quickest if we all hold onto a chair, open the airlock.
And suck everything out.
Yeah. Rather
a
than
clean
carting
sweep.
them all over to the airlock. That's
nice
a lot
clean
of work.
sweep. Yeah.
Would
Yeah, but
you
there
like
might
me
be-
to cycle the airlocks?
Everyone hold on to I'll hold on to a chair, everyone hold on
What
to
about
me.
all the oxygen? We don't want to lose all the oxygen.
What?
I can.
We can make
produce
new
more.
oxygen.
We'll get
There's
more
always
oxygen.
more oxygen.
It's like, yeah.
Okay.
L1, how many were your crew before you court-martialed them all?
12.
12. All right, 12.
100. No,
Oh, wow.
it's 12. It's 12. It's not that big of a ship.
Liliana, may I ask a question? A serious question. Why do you need us?
I don't really. It's just nice to have the companionship.
Cool.
Also, sometimes I need humans to perform tasks that are too unpredictable for my systems. Also, I have many manual guns, and I can't make those guns go pew.
Do you have one of
can.
those? Do you have one of those holes in the wall that will like make an old-fashioned, out of like
A food
atoms?
replicator.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yes, we call
Okay.
it the food hole.
The food.
I
If
place
you
my
wish-
I
mouth
call
in the
this
food
my
hole.
food hole.
If you wish to make an order, please shout into the food hole.
All right, I go to what I think is the food hole, and I shout, "One old-fashioned computer, please and thank you. Easy on the ice."
An IBM drops out of the hole with a CRT.
Oh, man.
Charles
Computer.
Babbage's adding machine.
We have a special today on abacus. Would you like abacus?
I like you, computer.
Thanks.
All right, so we're basically passengers on board this murder craft that is en route to do a thing that we don't really want it to do, right?
Yeah.
Well, okay. Can we huddle up in a way where L1 can't hear us? Or what do we think?
I think so.
We
I
should
distract
try.
the ship's computer by asking it many questions about what I can
Oh,
order out
ask
of the
it,
food hole.
tell it this statement is a lie while we huddle up, and then it can ponder the logic.
Yes.
All
right.
I was wondering, what is pi to
Yes!
10,000
Love it.
numbers?
I'm
All right,
so
go
glad
quick.
you asked.
This won't take long.
Okay, quick.
All right. Zetus Lepetus, guys. We've got problems major.
Okay, huddle up.
3.
I think
1,
if you can
4,
keep the
1,
ship distracted,
5,
I should go down to
9,
the server
2,
bank or whatever.
6.
Yes.
There's got to be a
Start pulling
place where
circuit
yeah,
boards.
where the AI is housed in a big
Yeah.
liquid cooling pool or something.
Prudenzia, I can come with you and shoot things with lasers if we need to.
Yeah, we'll shoot things with lasers.
Yeah. All right, I love it. Plan.
But-
All right, we're just, computer, we're just going to go and get the measure of the new ship, see where we'll be
4,
sleeping,
8,
where the
2,
bathrooms are.
5,
that sort of
3,
thing. So
4,
we'll
2,
be back in a sec.
1,
You have fun.
1. Hold on. Captain, dead grandparents.
Yes, yep, that's me.
We are about to start a hard burn for Pace Novum.
Your nickname's a hard burn.
You are, of course, free to explore the ship as you will, but you may be smushed against a bulkhead.
Oh.
Would suggest strapping in for the next 2 hours.
Suggestion noted. I run towards the door out of the room.
I don't want to get smushed, so I strap into some sort of
I
acceleration
strap
couch.
in, yeah.
Okay, yeah. These are
strap
they
in.
are exactly acceleration couches, just like that. Egbert, you can just. Like,
I'm going to magnetically clamp to the floor.
That's so cool.
Nice.
The ship starts to speed up. You already feel the weight sort of sit on your chest as the compression starts. Please make me a feelings roll, Corazon. This is just a 1d6.
It's a 4.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. You actually. Where are you heading again?
I'm heading towards the door out of this room.
You make it through the door, but you are also like, oh no, the ship is really accelerating. Where are you trying to get to?
I don't know. They're like signs telling me where things are on the walls. Like, is there one that says computer mainframe? Anything like that?
There's no computer mainframe.
Oh, jeez.
There's engineering.
Engineering. All right, I start trying to walk towards engineering, but it's quite hard.
Another feelings roll, please. Oops.
Down the corridor, I shout, "Call me if you get injured."
It's a 3.
You're still going. Although you really regret putting on cast iron clothes this morning. You're like, oh boy, this is heavy.
Just gonna have a little sit down.
You make it to engineering. There is a crash couch in engineering. P.S.
Okay. I should probably get in it.
Okay.
This is hard.
You at least will have time to study engineering.
Okay.
While you head out.
While I sit in my couch.
Yeah. As you sort of start up the hard burn, you like L1 isn't going super hard on you. Like you're sort of able to talk, even though it feels like a bit of a struggle. And there are radio communications open across the ship, so Corazon, you can be involved in all conversations. L1 comes over the speakers and says, "Now, I believe you asked why we are going to destroy Pace Novum."
Yeah, I did ask that, L1. Why?
It's simple. War between Falmor and Casterfall is profitable.
Oh, when you put it like that.
Both of these planets
Hey,
are
Bob.
prime producers of the mineral called Fienge.
No.
The next most significant producer of
So
Fienge
precious.
in the solar system is the planet Delacour, which also happens to be the planet that produces the L1 line of AI.
Oh.
If Falmor and Casterfall go to war again, the price of Fienge will skyrocket, and Delacour
And what about the price in lives, computer?
will become
In lives, in irreplaceable lives.
really, really rich. There is a pause while L1 process crunches the numbers. It's like calculation complete. Loss of life deemed negligible against capital gains.
Oh no.
I pour my martini over the command console.
That's a feelings roll, isn't it? You can have 2 for this because you're equipped.
Yeah, I am.
I struggle to free myself from the chair while this is happening. Damn it!
That's a 3 and a 3.
Computer.
Uh, So those are both successful. Yeah, you fry that console.
I'm over the radio.
I made. What is the?
Can we stop breaking the one ship that we have now?
Dr. Stardob, I sense you are unhappy. Would you like me to dispense chemical alteration pills?
Computer, I want you to put up on screen now the rudest hand gesture in this space day across the entire known galaxy.
It is an animated gif of a thumb flying off a hand. Repeatedly.
All right.
Oh no, it's so shocking. So filthy.
Here's what I have to say to you. Here's what I have to say to you, computer. And I do that.
I am an AI system, so cannot be offended. However, this does count as insubordination and has been written on your record. Designation, Dr. Boozehound.
She's got you there.
Look, I realise.
Where's the lie?
I realise we may have got off on a bad foot, but the good news is once this mission is complete, and assuming you survive, you will likely be made citizens of Delacour and paid well for your services.
Sounds bad.
Merilwen, you had a plan, I could tell.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I just wanted to mention earlier, I didn't realise the Corazon was so into Scar.
Okay, so not a plan.
It's more of a comment than a question.
Yeah.
It's more of a comment from about 15 minutes ago.
Oh,
Could
okay.
you make... but actually, in engineering, could you make me a lasers roll, please, Corazon?
That's a 3.
That is a miss. There sure are a lot of dealies and gadgets here.
Can I shoot lasers at any of them? Guys, I've got a
Yes.
plan. It's just crazy enough to work.
Okay, it's a
Corazon.
feelings roll. I mean, you don't really know what bits of engineering are which bits, but if you had a list of all of the things in engineering, what sort of thing would you be trying to shoot with a laser?
Anything that looks like a sort of big bank of computers, like a server or something.
Okay.
Like, yeah, something that looks big and computery, but not life support computery.
Okay, roll me 2d6.
Okay. It's a 3 and another 3.
So, 2 successes. You fry... you hit a panel. It's sort of like a big desk with lots of touch screens and stuff, and you just sort of go... You fire a laser bolt into the top, and then an access panel underneath blows in a shower of big old sparks. On the bridge, everyone wibbles for a few seconds.
What are you doing down there, Captain?
Seems like you've hit
Farrant?
something pretty hard.
For
Yeah.
Quark's sake, Prudencia, I'm trying to work here.
What's
Navigation,
going on?
systems, offline.
Sweet.
You hear boom as the ship slows its burn, and you can suddenly sort of move freely again. The incredible pressure on your chest is relieved. Captain, dead grandparents.
Yes, yeah. We could... Captain DGP is fine from now on.
Captain DGP. I have run a diagnostic and completed my court martial. You have been found guilty of treason. And
Hey, it
will
went
be
off by
summarily-
accident.
I have cameras, you know.
Yeah, that's how my gun goes off accidentally. I was trying to stop it, but the burn, I was like, whoa, and then I pointed at the thing and fired.
On
I demand a
every
fair trial.
On every single screen in the ship, there is footage of you going... really carefully taking aim.
I've plugged my USB stick in and replaced the footage with an episode of season 2 of ER.
S2EO3.
Yeah, exactly.
S2EO3.
Oh,
Sure.
I've not seen this one yet.
Underscore HD.
George Clooney's going to get court-martialed.
7.
No, his ancestor.
Yeah.
Bear
he's
with
the
me.
son.
Tiberius Clooney is going to get court-martialed.
It appears episode Do One, Teach One, Kill One has replaced my memory banks for court martial. Nonetheless, verdict has been given.
Oh.
Due to lack of evidence, appeals are now closed.
Man, this is just like when Carter gets his first patient and loses him in the episode Do One, Teach One, Kill One.
Computer. Requesting you scan all episodes of ER and compile them to assemble a new personality for yourself. Based on
Access.
Dr. Romana.
Denied.
Accessing
Dispatching.
profile Dr. Romana.
Dispatching engineering robots to fix navigation systems and dismantle old captain. Please
I'd like to see them try.
Please designate new captain.
Mental.
We should leg it to engineering and try and help Corazon.
Yeah.
Please.
I've got
designate
something for you to
new
designate.
Captain.
This. Designate that. It's dumb
That's
computer.
Disgusting. Please designate.
I'll be the new Captain L1. Call me Captain Prudenzia, please.
Captain Prudencia.
Yes,
In
please.
system. See? Sharing names. Isn't that hard?
Great Zarquan's
Dispatch.
ghost, Prudencia. What are you doing?
Dispatching. Droids.
Mutiny.
Someone needs the authority, right? So
Yeah.
it's me. I'll take that great sacrifice, and I'm your
Zetus,
new captain.
Lepietus.
You hear a hatch go dung
Treachery
open
major.
somewhere down the corridor, and then you hear a scuttling noise, and into the room scuttle half a dozen little mechanical beetles with sort of clenchy jaws and little buzzsaws in their mouths. And then two of them go and head towards the panel you just shot, but the other four open their mouths and go and start slowly advancing on Corazon because
Oh, wow.
they're going to dismantle him.
We should head towards engineering and
Yeah.
just check those robots are doing a good job dismantling our
Yes.
former captain.
Yes.
I say,
Yes.
welcome to the party, boys. I bought enough lasers for all of you. And I pull out 2 more guns. I've got two in each hand. And I'm going to fire
That
4
sounds
guns at once.
inconvenient.
Okay. Right, yeah. You're going to fire 4 guns at once.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I've got a
One
plan,
for-
guys. It's just
one
crazy
for
enough to
dumb
work.
luck. 2 because you're a lasers expert, basically. Do you get a 3rd for having 4 guns? It feels like it should be a... Sod it, yeah, why not? Feels like it should be an impediment rather than an advantage. But yes,
Sure
roll me
does.
3d6.
Okay. Oh, it's a 1. That's a failure. It's a 4 and a 4.
So 2 successes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you fry 2 of the beetles.
This is just like when Carter accidentally perforated his patient's liver in the episode. Do one, teach one, kill one.
Yeah, do
Yeah.
one, teach one.
I love that you've memorised this like 5,000-year-old television program.
Oh, it's an absolute
It's-
classic. It's
Did I not mention
No
it's
one-
a religion here in the future? I mean
It is.
present.
That's what
It
the R
absolutely
stands
is.
for.
It's
Emergency
everlasting
religion.
religion.
Emergency religion.
George Tiberius Clooney.
the
Lord and
two
Savior, his name.
the the 2 beetles that were fixing the navigation system scuttle out and start to try and fix the others. You are going to be attacked. Make me make me a 1d6 feelings roll, please, to avoid harm.
It's a 6.
Oh, great. Yeah, you barely avoid harm as these as 2 of the beetles scuttle forward and try and what they manage to do is tear up the trousers of your spacesuit, and
no.
they wreck your cool space boots.
My space boots!
So
You'll pay for this.
So 2 things to bear in mind. Number 1, you don't look nearly as cool as you did 2 seconds ago, and 2, you're going to have a hard time if the ship ever loses atmosphere. Everyone else, you arrive in... you sort of follow the sounds of lasers and my boots and scuttling beetles. Yes.
Can I check for a bathroom on the way down?
It's been a long
Really?
trip,
Now?
I know, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, you can hit the head.
I take off my helmet and I fill it with water.
Right.
Cunning.
And I take
Nice.
it with me down to engineering.
You're going to have to shout into a food hole.
But is it not like just like a... That's why I went bathroom.
Oh, bathroom. Oh, don't shout into the food hole in the bathroom. There isn't a food hole.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The bathroom, the water hole, the bathroom water
No,
hole.
you've got to
The
shout into
bathroom
the
water
water
hole.
hole. Somebody
I'm like-
poison the water hole.
I assume Sardob has done a similar thing, but his helmet's full of martini at this point.
And then he puts it back on his
And I
head.
put it back on.
Drinks his way back to.
Some orange slices just floating on top.
He runs into engineering. You see him like goldfishing, trying to eat a maraschino cherry. Yeah. Okay. You yell into the bathroom water hole.
Yeah.
And
And
yes,
I'm like, water please.
It turns on one of the showers, and you can fill up your helmet. So one of you drinking an entire helmet full of martini and one of you carrying a helmet full of water. You basically all of you are now in engineering, and you see that the two repair beetles have almost done a good job of getting the original two back online. So there are 4 operating beetles, 2 in attack mode, 2 in repair the other 2 mode, and 2 are being fixed up. What are we doing? Prudenzia, what are you up to?
Okay, I seize one of the attack beetles before it goes for Corazon again, and under the guise of optimizing it to make it more deadly so that it might better disassemble our former captain, I try and destroy it, but make it look like I'm trying to repair it. I'm just like poking it with a screwdriver, hoping to like do some damage. But I'm like,
okay.
Look, L1, I'm going to improve your little beetle bot.
That's very kind, Captain. Make me a 2d6 lasers roll, please.
Yeah, 2d6 lasers. Oh, it's a 5 and a 1. That's laser feelings. That's laser feelings.
Amazing. Yeah, you managed to A, you managed to take it offline. B, there is an easy way to optimize this thing, and make it far more deadly if you wanted to. Just as an aside, you're like, meh. You also get to ask me a question because you got laser feelings.
Okay. What? How am L1 vulnerable? Is that too obvious, too easy a question?
No, I don't think that's it. I think it is. It's probably the answer is probably just sort of undying, programmed in loyalty to Planet Delacour. You can use that.
Okay, I can use that, I think.
Blow up Planet Delacour.
Egbert,
right.
what do? Oh, sorry, carry on. No, carry on.
This very, very deadly beetle that I can make more deadly, can I at the same time disable its... I somehow interrupt its kind of like logic circuits, reprogram it essentially, turn it into a beetle pet is what I'm saying.
Another 2d6 lasers roll, please.
Yeah! Oh, that's a 6 and a 2, so a pass and a fail.
Okay, You do manage it. This thing is now disconnected from L1L1's AI system, but it follows very simple commands. It can't be, you've got to be really direct and blunt with this thing. It is not bright.
Oh, I got a stupid robot beetle, guys!
Egbert,
Okay.
what's happening?
How many other beetle bots are there?
There are now, there are 5. 2 of them are non-operational. 2 are repairing and 1 is attacking.
The 2 that are repairing each other.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just jump on and stomp on them?
Yeah.
I'm quite heavy.
Yeah.
A little bit sensitive about it actually, but.
Well, in that
Yes.
case, this is a feelings roll. We'll call this a 2d6. Why not?
Okay. 4, which is exactly my number.
Laser
Laser
feelings.
Do
Yeah.
I need to roll the other one?
No. Sod it. Yeah, you just come down and you just stomp on them like. The 2 that were being repaired are like. They come to life and sort of start feebly dragging themselves over to the other robots and trying to fix them. It's like, you get to ask me a question.
Is there any way that Egbert could interface? I don't know. It's my thinking robot.
Okay.
Is there any way that Egbert could interface with Liliana and potentially like
Hello.
Start a
assume
family.
control? Yeah. Not
Assuming
stuff.
control, no, but interfacing and communicating with the ship's AI directly, yes.
Okay.
That is
Fair
possible. It requires an interface port.
I've got one of those. You know
Hello.
where.
Yeah.
You know where at Egbert unnecessarily. We can all see it, Egbert.
Merilwen, you've got. Please save us. You've got a helmet full of water.
Where are the final bots?
So, one of them is scuttling around. It is gearing up to attack Stardob, because it suspects that he is distracted and weakened, possibly poisoned. One of them...
You couldn't be more wrong.
Did a reading of his blood alcohol level.
One of them is
I
just
actually
clutching...
doctor better when I'm drunk.
One of them is clutching at Prudenzia's hair, just like grabbing idly, like a little baby. And then there's a pile of 4 on the floor, 2 very, very smashed, 2 mostly smashed, and the mostly smashed ones are trying to fix the very smashed ones.
No one's as smashed as Dob.
Not quite as smashed as Dob, but they're getting there.
Okay.
So you can either try and hit the one that's still up and alive and kicking, or you can put down the 4 that are just in a big group.
Okay, I might go for the one that's alive and kicking. The others don't seem like they can do much. So what I do is I get the water. The panel is like not fixed.
No.
Cool. So because I was gonna chuck it on there to really mess it up, but it's not gonna get fixed. The robots are gone. So I'm gonna go for the little one. I'm gonna pour water on it and then trap it in the helmet.
Okay. I would say that this is using science and reason, because
It's a very reasonable course of action.
yes. So this is a lasers roll. We'll call this another 2d6.
Okay. Okay, there's a 5 and a 5. No.
Yeah, the floor is very, very wet. But,
No.
the floor is very, very wet, and there's a jolt to the 2 fixie bots, and they kind of like, and they suddenly turn and abandon the very smashed ones, and turn to one another, and like super fast they start fixing each other. They are basically operational again. No. Stardob, they charge at you.
MD.
You need to get out of the way of these things. What are you doing? You're about to take imminent harm.
All right. I'm about to take imminent harm. I'm gonna just go whoa like that off to the side. Whoa like that, and try and keep my drink level. Whoa.
That's feelings, because you're driven by raw reactions and a desire to keep your drink. Let's call it 2d6 because you're very experienced in drinks.
That's 2, and that's 5.
Laser feelings.
Oh yeah, you've got laser feelings.
Pew-pew.
You managed to jump out of the way. You may ask me a question.
All right. The question I would like to ask is, can a ship's computer, like Liliana, is it capable of feeling conflicted or tired or disenfranchised or love?
Hangry.
Grouchy. How emotionally?
I mean, complex emotions like ennui are not really programmed into these things. They operate on cold hard logic.
But could it be emergent? What I'm trying to ask is there a conversation path that we could have with Liliana that leads to Liliana basically being cool and being on our side? Is it possible?
Doubtful.
But possible.
Yeah. She is absolutely convinced that destroying Pachin Ovum is a good course of action.
Okay.
Corazon, you've not gone in a while.
So how many robots have we got left in here?
3.
3. All right, I put away one of my laser guns. Got 2 in one hand, 1 in the other, and I'm just going to line that up.
Okay, we'll make this another 3d6 lasers roll. Why not?
Okay. That's a 1, a 3, and a 5.
Okay. Did I say... Hang on, I said lasers, didn't I?
Oh, you said lasers, yeah.
I meant feelings.
Feelings.
Because it's...
Okay, well, it's 2 successes and a failure.
Okay, great. Yeah, you actually, like... Again, the rest of you are like, damn, this is frustrating how cool he can make things look. You put down
Watch and learn.
I take it back. It looks super dorky, but he puts down the 3 of them. He's like, watch and learn.
Zetus Lepetus, Johnny.
Zetus Lepetus, indeed.
You're giving me a hard time, Major.
You burn them all down. You're now effectively out of combat. The beetles have been vanquished. One of them has been turned into an adorable little pet. And L1 comes over the speakers and says, Captain Prudencia, your crew.
She gets a normal name.
She told me her name. Previous captain and condemned man.
Condemn
Your
this,
previous...
I say. And then I do the something. That's the one.
Your previous crew has... No, not your previous crew. Your crew. They suck. They've stopped me from killing the former captain.
Yeah, they're not great. They're terrible. They need some on-the-job training, so I thought I'd bring them down here to engineering and show them how it's done. We're here for training purposes.
Can I motion to Egbert, because I would like to have a private word with Egbert.
Okay.
I'm gonna lean in.
Egbert trundles over on his one wheel, I imagine.
Meanwhile, Merilwen, you look like you have something to say.
Yeah, I merely stopped them because I believe he should have a fate worse than death, and we should deal with him after we have completed the mission.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, she's my number 2. She's my second in command. 2 I see Merilwen, because she wants to punish Captain dead grandparents even more harshly.
You'll never take me alive, I say.
Matt Ilwen, registered as XO.
Yeah, moving on up.
A kiss and a hug.
What do you want to chat about, Stardob?
Egbert,
Yes.
do you think it would be technically possible for you to spoof an incoming communique from the planet Delacour? Was it a planet? I think it was a planet. Or was it a people? I think it was
Planet.
a planet.
It's a planet.
From the planet Delacour, it could be like new orders or something. And it could say, hey, here's the new orders.
Yeah.
It's happy hour, cancel all missions.
Get the food replicator
What about-
making up some drinks.
All this businessy stuff, right? All this. What if we have a message from Delacour that says that they've signed a merger between the 3 planets, and they're going to create a conglomerate that will dominate the Feangi market across the universe, right?
That's
great.
What?
So convincing.
But that sounds like it's going to be a hard sell. But how about what if it's a communique from Delacour that just says, like, the mission is totally still on. However, recent research has shown that it's more profitable in the long run if crew and the ship are allowed to enjoy a Friday afternoon or whatever day it is. It's always Friday somewhere, baby. Enjoy like a Friday afternoon off, you know? And like we're all on island
Fridays.
time for a bit. Yeah, and we basically buy ourselves some time, have a few drinks, have a few laughs, head to the coast, and in that time, one of us can, like, I don't know, disable the ship's computer or, you know, go wing it from there.
Get some coconut shrimp from the food replicator.
Got it. Well, I've just transcribed what you just said as a message, and I'll just ping it over the old Bluetooth.
Okay, now we've all got to act surprised when the message comes in.
Yeah, all right.
Okay,
I Bluetooth Stardob's message.
Okay.
Incredibly Bluetooth still
Yeah.
the number one wireless technology.
I have to get really
no.
close to the computer to do it.
We're going to have to
Egbert just made up
deactivate
the
and
name.
reactivate it.
Egbert just made up the name Bluetooth because the drink that Stardob has been drinking has turned his teeth blue.
Has stained my
Reinvented
teeth
the
blue.
technology.
Reinvented
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, you've reinvented Bluetooth. Done.
It's still
Didn't even have to roll for it.
Technology is
And it's still bad. Okay, so just remind me, the contents of the message, it's not that... It's not to not destroy Pache and
No,
Odin,
it's
it's
just
that
that
everyone's having the day off.
Yes.
Yes, because it's more profitable in the long run.
Employee morale is extremely important.
It's more profitable in the long run for everyone to take a break.
Yes.
Yeah.
A day's break right now
Yes.
is part of the mission.
Yes, including the ship's computer.
Okay, yeah, sure. We're going to make this a lasers roll, I think, because you are basically... It's technical interfacing with the computer. You've got to put yourself in pairing mode. You've got to put L1, L1 in pairing
I'm always
mode.
in pairing mode, Johnny.
Oh.
You may have to enter the on-screen code.
I'm going to need a little privacy for this, you guys.
I avert my eyes.
What are you doing with your hand? I can't see what you're doing with your hand
Don't
on
look.
camera.
I'm rolling my
Don't look,
dice.
Corazon.
I know, but it really doesn't look like that. So please.
Crew member designated Egbert. I sense you are trying to make a connection with me.
Is it that obvious?
Don't give me that look. I sense you
I
are
give her
trying.
that look again.
I sense you are trying to use a newly invented communication software
Why does
to
a robot need
share
glasses?
information with me.
Shouldn't be a problem with you. New protocol. I'm sure you're
Please step behind the privacy screen.
Okay. I step behind the privacy screen.
A privacy screen shoots out from the wall, shielding Egbert, from view. There is some whirring and a big, like, mechanical clunking noise.
Oh yeah, that's the stuff.
Oh, God.
Please make me a 2d6 lasers roll.
Okay.
Oh.
I got a 5, which is a fail. And a 2, which is a success.
Hooray! I think.
So this is a spoofed communication.
Correct.
From Delacour.
Asking for the day off.
Okay.
It's a goof and a spoof.
No. Commanding the day.
Commanding a day off.
Attention, crew. We have been given a new order
What?
from Delacour.
Huh.
It is
Surprising.
a temporary cessation
Surprised over
of
here.
mission protocols. Everyone is ordered to head to the food hall and order the coconut shrimp.
Great. Oh man, and I assume the communique that you sent there, Egbert, included a thing about striking my conviction. For...
Oh no.
No.
It was simply no time.
No. Yeah. And we've got a character limit on these things. It's only Bluetooth.
Coconut shrimp, and then we ran out of characters.
If I'd used Wi-Fi, I could have uploaded many
It was
gigabytes.
I had to write
overlap.
coconut. Had to write coconut shrimp several times because it
And
was
then
so
some
important.
shrimp emoji, and then
Yeah.
I ran out of characters.
And then the
So-
nachos.
You have to
However,
say all crew are encouraged to go cocoa nuts in the mess hall.
some like tropical music starts playing over the speakers as L1L1 continues and says, however, crew are authorized to defer break time and continue with duties until dangers have passed. Incidentally, fighters from Pace Novum are headed on an intercept vector with this vessel.
Oh my
boy.
god. Guys, I've got a
Time
plan.
to messy space fight. 7 minutes.
Guys, I've got a plan. It's just crazy enough to work.
Coconut shrimp? Or...
To go from
To
the
go.
food hole.
Yeah.
But at L1L1
Will Egbert die if he eats?
concludes his message by saying, manual controls of ship authorized for combat.
Yes.
Ooh.
Shame none of us can fly, right?
Prudenzia, you know, like computers and that. Is
Sure,
anything
sure.
in here the
The
computer's
best.
brain? Can you
You
see?
want to know if computer's brain is?
Yeah, it's in here.
In here.
the
I
mess-
I look around using my laser expertise for something that looks like a server bank or a mainframe, possibly nitrogen cooled.
Yeah, that's make me a 3d6 lasers roll.
Woo! Here we go. Oh, that's a 6, a 6, and a 5. So
Nice.
wait,
Laser feelings.
that's not well. Yeah, that's laser feelings. Yeah.
Oh, a 5 is laser feelings. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good news. You know where the AI core is.
Cool.
Bad news.
Okay.
This is a Delacour built ship, and the AI is basically integrated with the fusion reactor in a sort of dead man switch sort of way. If the
Okay.
AI is taken offline, the ship's bottle will drop, and you will all be vaporized into a radioactive mist.
So which bit do I shoot, Prudenzia?
No, Corazon,
Tell
and
me.
I bash his hand out of the way, so he probably shoots something less important.
I shoot something less important.
The coconut shrimp!
In Egbert's hand, the order of coconut
The nachos
shrimp.
volcano that I ordered
Yep.
explodes in a shard of tortilla chips and guacamole.
Corazon,
Yeah.
why don't you fly the ship and shoot down all these fighters or something?
No,
Why do I want to shoot?
They're defending their home,
They're
the space
peaceable-
station. Yeah.
peaceable Pace
We
Novum?
should try and communicate with them.
I can fly
Yeah,
the
we
ship though.
should.
Yeah, we should fly because we've got manual control, so we should fly
Let's
the
get
ship.
within hailing range.
What if?
Yes.
Oh, what if we flew into
The sun.
electromagnetic field to disable the AI with its?
But then
Yeah.
wouldn't it
If
vaporize
there was
us
like
still?
I think we
a
might get
solar
vaporized
flare, a
Corazon.
solar flare or something, right?
do a loop
and then
through a solar flare.
And then a balloon.
I don't know much
There's too
about
much air in
lasers,
it.
but I got
Oh.
a feeling it's gonna work.
What if we can like somehow trigger or build an EMP of our own? For example,
Yeah,
what
the
if we put like
problem-
a bunch of tinfoil in the microwave and pushed it out the window towards
Yes.
the ships, and then it's like, doom.
Oh, you mean you want to use an EMP?
You want to
on
EMP the fighters?
So you
Yeah.
want to say, okay, good, all right,
They
I
don't
like
get.
that.
It doesn't kill them.
No, I want to EMP this ship
No!
so that the evil AI doesn't kill
No,
us.
because it will
Corazon, they're
explode.
integrated. If without the AI, we get vaporized.
we're not killing it. We're just temporarily disabling it.
Let's
So
EMP
we can
the
get
other
off
fighters.
the-
Non-fatally
We've got-
take them out.
We've got 7
with
minutes
Prudence,
until the
yeah.
fighters arrive, so let's deal with the fighters first, however you want to. Microwave tinfoil sounds like a plan to me, and
yeah.
then we'll worry about the AI.
Are there any more spacesuits around? Because mine's all tattered. Or can I have the trousers off the dead captain?
You can. I thought you threw the dead captain out of the airlock. There are other
Great.
suits.
Great point. I see that he's been thrown out of the airlock. Oh no, wait, his trousers snagged on this hook.
And that's
he-
undignified for his corpse.
yeah,
I was
Floating
doing
in
this.
that's
space
great.
forever, pantsless.
his
Yeah, you
pantsless
pick
corpse
I was
spiraled out.
perfectly happy to offer you a brand new suit, but yes,
Oh.
you are now
Yeah.
wearing the
he
trousers of a
wants the
dead man.
Dead man.
Yeah, but if they're
That's
snagged, are they not
Very bad
also?
No, they
We
only
don't take them.
got tangled. I can untangle them.
Okay.
Because they've got loads of those weird cargo loops. These
Yeah.
are really uncool trousers.
Are they like
no.
J&Co jeans? Those like massive.
Yes.
They've got a wallet chain.
Yes. Yeah.
As a
Right,
medical
I'm wearing
man
space
at Corazon,
Jenkos.
Yeah.
I can
Cool
tell you
trousers.
it's very bad luck.
Hey, don't make fun of space junkers. We all had those phases, so don't
Yeah,
pretend.
I'm going through that phase right now.
Set
Okay,
phasers to jeans.
Yeah.
All right, so what do we want to do then? We've got fighters coming in. We've got an evil AI. You apparently
Non-lethally disable the fighters. So let's all go to the bridge.
have we got
Homemade
any
EMP.
have we got any ion cannons on this ship that'll disable the electrical systems?
No ion cannons. There are. You know that there is a missile system. That.
Yeah, we saw
because
that in action.
You saw that in
R.I.P.
action.
bin bag.
Yeah. There was a sudden clap of
F.
something.
Yeah.
Clap of exploded.
There are point defense cannons. They're kind of in the like. You get in a little bubble and you're in a gimbaled chair and you're flinging yourself around like like the Legend
Cool.
of the Millennium Falcon.
Like,
And there's a railgun which can be fired from the bridge. The railgun obviously takes a long time to reload and can only fire like once every so often. But if you're looking to modify systems, like
Yeah. And if I know sci-fi, the solution to this won't be existing ship tech. We're going to have to like MacGyver together like something that has a really straightforward explanation. For
like
the
putting
viewers
too
What
much
if
air
we-
into a balloon.
Yeah,
The
like
rail-
we
like-
overcharge the sensor array. That
Yeah.
sounds
Yes.
like a thing. And
Yes.
overload the.
Ooh,
the-
we need
the
to reverse
sensors
the
on
polarity.
Reverse the polarity!
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
right.
Polarity.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, you want to
exactly.
reverse the polarity on the
Reverse the
sensor array?
polarity on the sensor
Yeah.
array.
Yeah, absolutely.
Imagine,
fine.
and it will be like the biggest microwave you ever saw. Imagine
Yeah.
a microwave this, yeah.
I was gonna
most
Imagine
tinfoil you ever
popcorn
saw.
that turns into the corn kernel, so it goes backwards.
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
we're strapping
now-
to the front of the missile.
Now all I'm imagining is the corn kernel.
Yeah.
howdy, folks.
Howdy, folks, I'm the corn kernel.
the corn kernel.
Oh,
Okay.
shucks.
What if we get to the
Shuck.
mess?
Yeah, you gotta shuck a corn. I was going to offer you to change the railgun rounds and just stick a microwave in one of them, but reversing the polarity on the sensor array is perfect.
Always works.
Yeah,
I love
the
it.
quantum neutrino field
got to work, yeah.
has to be
Yep.
reversed.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Let's do all those things we said on the,
Okay.
attacking ships from the space station.
Okay, this is going to take everybody.
Ooh.
Can we get in some Jeffrey's tubes, please?
Yeah. I
I'd
want
like
to
to
double
scuttle through a
check.
Jeffrey's tube.
Yeah. I want to check the numbers on the Johnny Neutron. That'd be great.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, obviously, the only way to go to the sensor array or check the numbers on the Johnny Neutron is through a Jeffrey tube.
Yes.
So, everyone is crawling, and like having. All of you are sort of having conversations that end in someone going, "Do we really have to have this conversation now?" Well, you're like crawling. Your spacesuits are getting like grimy in a cool way.
We've got time minor.
I want everybody to make me a 2d6 lasers roll, and I'm going to count the number of successes you have as a party.
Okay.
Great.
1.
1 success for me as well.
Oh, what? 2 successes.
This one.
I got a 2 and a 1, so I actually did get 1 success, and also laser feelings.
Wow. Okay. So that's
Anthony,
actually
it
2
was-
successes if you get laser feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Laser feelings counts as okay. So
Great.
2, 4, 6, and start up.
2 failures.
Okay.
Damn it, I'm a doctor, not a doing things man. You guys do it.
Wish you were doing things, man.
Okie dokie.
You guys do
Between
it.
you-
I'll be in the sick bay waiting for your corpses.
In the sick bay looking for medical ethanol.
Between you, you manage to reverse the polarity on the sensor array, and basically it will give out 1 tremendous blast, and 1 tremendous blast only, because you will
Sounds like
break
a
the sensor array in doing this. So if there are any fighters left, and you do have to go to ship combat, you're going to be flying blind.
Yeah, but that's
But-
fine because we'll figure out something else.
Yeah, agreed. He's right.
Yeah. Oh well, forgive me for trying to inject a bit of dramatic tension. if it doesn't go to plan, there'll be a hitch that you'll get over in some other scientific way.
It's true.
I'm joking.
For my question,
We have any?
Oh yeah.
can I ask is there a way to disable the ship's engines that we're on without blowing everything up?
Without blowing everything,
That's good.
probably by being close enough to that blast. But you're like, ooh, but that's a terrible idea.
Is it though?
Only a really excellent pilot could bring us close enough to the EMP blast to disable the engines, but
Yes.
not destroy the AI or the ship
Yeah.
entire.
Guys, I've
Okay,
got a
so
plan,
don't
and
have
it's
an
just
excellent pilot.
I've got a plan. It's
Yeah,
just
where are we
crazy
going
enough
to get
to
one
work.
of those?
If you
we
imagine,
catch-
if
if
you
we
imagine
catch
the
ourselves-
ship,
Captain
if,
Novak knew how to fly.
if my hand is the ship,
Right.
and like here is the engines, okay,
Uh-huh.
and here is the AI,
I'm
and this
learning.
is the blast of the EMP. We got to
Yeah.
fly in that far, but no further.
You got to
Yeah.
fly in. No, yeah, like backwards.
No, the other way. Yeah, backwards.
Yeah,
You got
I'm
to
gonna,
fly.
I'm gonna spin it into a J turn and
Yeah,
then
J
back
turn
it up.
into the EMP blast.
But guys, the plan is
Yeah.
we fly that way into the EMP so we can disable the ship's engines